I was brushing my teeth at one point, and I was brushing, and I was just tons of blood, like so much blood in my mouth. I hadn't ever had this before. It was just tons of blood, and it happened for the next few days. It didn't stop until I started eating raw meat. I was getting, I was in the early stages of scurvy, and people like to make a joke out of this. Carnivore can't cause scurvy, whatever, whatever. Yes, it can. Of course, it can, because as I'm going to get into, these nutrients are heat sensitive. Vitamin C is extremely heat sensitive. And I wasn't even eating fully cooked meat. I was just doing a quick sear on my steaks, but I was not getting enough vitamin C from the meat. And so I developed early stages of scurvy.
What scurvy really looks like. See that? That's not bleeding gums. Do you see that? The actual collagen itself is breaking down.
Oh God.
Okay? That's what it's not. It's not bleeding gums. Bleeding gums can be from an infection, can be from a number of things. But that is what it really is. And certain bacterial strains can also cause bleeding gums. Were you kissing anyone, Joey? Picking up certain bacterial strains that can cause the bleeding gums. I wonder.
I just
maybe it was from Varus. So that's what it is. Look what the skin looks like. Look at the sort of derangements in collagen.
No, you
also get these lumps on top. That's what the teeth look like. It's a breakdown in the collagen structure. You get this blood in your legs. See this? It's a collagen structure breakdown. These are collagen. See, all the teeth are bad. This is all collagen skin breakdown.
No, he has no idea what he's talking about. I just remembered something. You're showing me this. I just remembered something because I actually got a
See
major
the leg there?
bleeding.
See that leg there?
Yep.
Now that same thing can also happen if you take like blood thinners for a long time, and you can actually end up with injuries like that. Not as bad as that, but still like that. But that's what we're calling. See all the breakup, how it puffs up, all this puffiness that actually happens. That's because the collagen is breaking down. It's been there's a lot of matrix metalloproteinase in there that's deranging the collagen structures. That is really what scurvy is all about. And even he got it wrong. It's not that. That's not scurvy. Another crackpot. Scurvy is these sort of really deranged situations. That's what real scurvy. People don't even know what it is. But anyway.
No, yeah, but that's what Joey is going to be saying for a long time. He's going to say, "Oh, but it was low grade scurvy."
Nonsense.
Absolutely. But I just remembered actually. I myself, I got major bleeding in my gums at one point. I think it was about 4 to 5 months in. I don't really remember. It actually scared me a little bit. I was like, "What the hell is this?" But it turns out, I think it was, the mouth microbiome shifts and it starts chewing on me.
That could also do it.
Yeah.
So as you're getting a gut microbiome shift, certain bacteria can overgrow, trying to save themselves, and they can actually. Some of these ones are ones that can actually cause some issues with the gums, like inflammation in the gums.
Yes.
And so you're getting inflammation in the gums, and that can actually cause bleeding as well. But that's not scurvy. People need to understand scurvy is major collagen breakdown. That's what scurvy is. So he has no idea. I mean, if you look at his face, it has no signs of scurvy.
Exactly.
Forget about the teeth. You have to also have some facial stuff which actually shows discolorations and stuff like that are happening. Major. Now, you can actually get discolorations for other reasons, like anaphylaxis and other things. So people need to understand that. Napoleon's army, who consumed carbohydrates and things like that as well, they used horses and they cooked the horse meat. And the cooked horse meat was what reversed their scurvy. As I said, and that's even in conditions where these people were eating cooked meat from horse meat that was cooked, plus having some carbohydrates that we know have an effect on the GLUT receptors. They're probably getting enough hydroxyproline, enough hydroxylysine, a number of the other amino acids, the collagen amino acids, to basically not require as much. And that made the difference, because they were able to get the materials they needed to build and maintain their cellular structures. But if somebody understands and has done some research in physiology and understands these things, they wouldn't be saying the idiotic things. The problem is most people learn from gurus and then they just regurgitate the same stuff and are too damn lazy, because that's what it is, too damn lazy to do their own research. Go away and look at the stuff. And even some of these gurus are too lazy. They just rehash old BS.